Hello friends. We all know that food is the main source to maintain biological process in a perfect manner. But what type of food should we take? Yes, we should take a balanced diet. Balanced diet in the sense the food should contain carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals and fats. But it is observed that two-thirds of the world population is affected by food-related diseases. Some of them are suffering by consuming high-calorie food, and most of them are facing various diseases due to lack of balanced diet. So this is Veena, and you are watching Veena's Edugrade. Now let us learn about the various food deficiency diseases. What is malnutrition? As you can see here in the picture, that a malnutrited child, how he is fed by people, he is helped by the people. Malnutrition is a condition where eating of food that does not have one or more than one nutrition in required amount, then this is malnutrition. That means the food does not contain maybe proteins, fats, or carbohydrates. Now let us learn about the different types of malnutrition. As you can see here in the figure here, the different types of malnutritions are the calorie malnutrition, the protein malnutrition, and the third one is the protein calorie malnutrition. Now let us learn about these one by one. The calorie malnutrition. This is seen in children who have insufficient amounts of energy providing foods. Now, what are the energy providing foods? The energy providing foods are carbohydrates and fats. And proteins are the foods which help us in growth and they help us in repair of the body. So, the children who are fed with energy providing nutrients, that they are fed with deficient amounts of energy providing foods, that is carbohydrates and fats, such type of children, they suffer from calorie malnutrition. The next is the protein malnutrition. Here the children are fed either with less amount of protein in their diet, or they are fed with proteins which are of very less quality, that is very bad quality. It is having less amounts of essential amino acids. Such type of children, they suffer from protein malnutrition. The next type of disease, malnutrition is protein calorie malnutrition. Here the children are given very poor quality of both energy giving foods and proteins, that is carbohydrates, fats and proteins are very less. The quality of these are very less in their diet. Such type of children, they suffer from protein calorie malnutrition. Now let us learn the harmful effects of malnutrition in children. Kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor is a disease which occurs due to the protein deficiency in diet. And as you can see in the figure, the child will have a fluffy face, and the legs will be swollen. Then he will also have damaged or very less immune system will be very weak, suffer from fatigue, and the child will have very poor muscle development, and the child also suffers from the symptom, that is diarrhea. Such type of children, they suffer from kwashiorkor disease if they are fed with very less amount of protein in their diet. There is another disease, that is marasmus. This occurs when the child is fed with a diet which contains both proteins and calories are less in their diet. And this occurs usually in the women who have immediate second pregnancy or gives repeated childbirth. If the woman has, then such type of child suffers from a disease known as marasmus. The child will, as you can see in the figure, the child will have less developed muscles, skin will be dry, brittle hair, the child will look lean and weak and suffers from many respiratory infections and will be underweight, and the child also suffers from chronic diarrhea, and the child will also have swollen lips. So these are the symptoms of the disease marasmus. Now, let us learn about another disease. It is a health hazard, you can say. It is obesity. This is due to overeating and excess of energy intake. An obese person will be stout and the body will be more than expected. Now, when is a person said to be obese? When more than 20% of the body weight is due to fat. How does this happen? It happens due to overeating. And when the person overeats, the excess energy is converted to fat, and this is stored in the cells of adipose tissue located below the skin, and the person starts growing in circumference. Obesity is seen in children and also in adults. It occurs due to genetic effect, and also it is inheritable. It also occurs due to overeating and less of physical activity. That means the energy that is generated and the energy spent both are not equal, and this is a big health hazard. Obese children, when they grow up, they will be targeted to many diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, renal disease, and gallbladder problems. Nowadays, it is also caused due to consumption of junk foods and other food habits. Junk foods like ice creams, then takeaway pizza, soda, French fries, potato chips, sugar sweetened coffee, cookies, dog nuts, milk chocolate, peanut butter. These are all the favorites of today's children. And today everybody likes all such type of foods. And when you consume such type of food, it is said that 1 gram of this fat, it it generates nearly 9.5 kilocalories of energy. And carbohydrates, 1 gram of carbohydrates, it generates 4.5 kilocalories of energy is generated. So you imagine when you are taking such type of foods, then how much of energy you are generating? 9.5 kilocalories of energy in your body, and this, when it is not used up, it will naturally lead to obesity. So therefore, have a check on your food and maintain the weight by taking proper diet and doing regular exercise. Now let us learn about the vitamin deficiency diseases. But before we begin, let us learn how the vitamins were discovered. Story of vitamins dates back to 18th century. Sailors of this period knew the eating of liver cures a disease known as night blindness, and eating lemons cures a disease that is scurvy, and taking cod liver oil in their diet cures a disease known as rickets. But it was not known how these cures work. It was Sir H.G. Hopkins who conducted systematic studies, he discovered in the year 1912 that milk has some substance required for growth, and he called it as accessory factor. In the same year, another scientist, Funk, he discovered a substance that in rice husk prevented a disease called beriberi in Japanese sailors who were eating polished rice. So based on the chemical nature, he named it as vitamins. So vitamins are again of two types: water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins are the B complex and vitamin C, and fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E, and K. Let's learn about the vitamins in detail. The B complex vitamins contains a group of vitamins, that is B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, folic acid, pantothenic acid, biotin, etc. Now, let us learn about these vitamins in one by one. Vitamin B1 is also known as thiamine. This vitamin is necessary for the activity of some of the enzymes of carbohydrate metabolism. The resources in which this vitamin is found are cereals, oilseeds, vegetables, milk, meat, fish, eggs, and deficiency of this disease causes beriberi. And the symptoms of this disease are vomitings, fits, loss of appetite, difficulty in breathing, paralysis, and even the calf muscles of our leg, they become very tender. The next vitamin is vitamin B2. The chemical name of vitamin B2 is riboflavin. Riboflavin is essential for oxidation reduction reactions in the cells and participates in cellular respiration. This is found in milk, eggs, liver, kidney, green leafy vegetables. The deficiency of this disease causes glossitis, and the symptoms are the mouth cracks at corners and the tongue will be red and sore, and the person suffers from a condition known as photophobia, where he becomes very sensitive to sunlight, even incandescent light, fluorescent light, and he becomes very sensitive. And this is a condition known as photophobia. And he also develops scaly skin. The next vitamin is vitamin 3, and the chemical name of this vitamin is niacin. This vitamin B3 is essential for metabolism of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. This is found in kidney, liver, meat, egg, fish, and oil seeds. And the deficiency of this vitamin causes pellagra. Pellagra is a condition where the person develops dermatitis, that is a skin disease, diarrhea, loss of memory, that is dementia, and scaly skin. Next vitamin is B6, pyridoxine. Pyridoxine plays an important role in metabolism of amino acids. You know, amino acids are very essential for the growth and repair of our body. And this is found in cereals. Cereals in the sense all the grains, that is your rice, wheat, maize, barley, jawar, all these come under cereals. Then oil seeds, vegetables, milk, meat, fish, eggs, and liver. And the deficiency of this disease causes anemia, where the person suffers from hyperirritability, nausea, and vomitings and fits. The next vitamin is cyanocobalamin, B12, vitamin B12. It is said that vitamin B12 plays an important role in metabolism of nucleic acids and protein synthesis. And this vitamin is not found in any food. It is synthesized by the bacteria present in the intestine, and it is stored in the liver. That is, the liver is the main site where vitamin B12 is stored. The deficiency of this vitamin causes pernicious anemia, where the body becomes lean and weak and the person has very less appetite. The next vitamin is folic acid. Folic acid is found in liver, meat, eggs, milk, fruits, cereals, leafy vegetables. And the deficiency of this disease causes anemia. And the person suffers from diarrhea, loss of leukocytes, that is white blood cells will be less, intestinal mucus problems. And the next vitamin is pantothenic acid. This pantothenic acid is found in sweet potatoes, groundnuts, vegetables, liver, kidney, egg, etc. And the person suffers from burning feet. That is, he suffers from burning sensation under his feet. And he suffers from walking problems and sprain. The next vitamin in among the B complex group is biotin. Biotin is required for protein metabolism. It is found in pulses, nuts, vegetables, liver, milk, kidney, and this causes nervous disorders, and due to which the person suffers from fatigue, mental depression, and muscular pains. The next vitamin is vitamin C, and the chemical name for vitamin C is ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid plays an important role in tissue oxidation reactions and required for collagen formation. Why do we require this collagen formation? Collagen is required for formation of blood vessels, connective tissues, cartilage, and dentine of teeth. It is also required for absorption and storage of iron. It is also required for normal growth, tissue repair, and healing of wounds. It is found in green leafy vegetables, citrus fruits, and sprouts. And most of the citrus fruits like lemon, oranges, amla, guava, all these are very rich in vitamin C. It causes a disease known as scurvy, where there is delay in healing of wounds. That is, wounds do not heal very quickly, and frequent fracture of bones. Let us learn about now fat soluble vitamins. Vitamin A, D, E, and K come under fat soluble vitamins. The chemical name for vitamin A is retinol. It is required for normal vision. It is found in leafy vegetables, carrot, tomato, pumpkin, papaya, mango, meat, fish, egg, liver, milk, cod liver oil, and shark liver oil. And the deficiency of this disease causes eyes and skin diseases. And like night blindness, xerophthalmia is a condition where the eyes become very dry, and cornea failure and scaly skin. The next fat soluble vitamin is vitamin D, and the chemical name for vitamin D is calciferol. Calciferol is required for absorption of calcium and phosphorus by the intestine and their deposition in the bones. Calciferol is also essential for formation and normal growth of our bones. Cholesterol that is present in our food can be converted in our body to vitamin D by action of sunlight. Hence, it is said that stay in the sunlight for at least 40 minutes so that the cholesterol that is present in your food gets converted to vitamin D. It is said that it is a free source of vitamin D. It is also found in liver, egg, butter, cod liver oil, and shark liver oil. The deficiency of this disease causes rickets, and the symptoms of this is improper formation of bones. Knock knees. Knock knees is a condition where both the knees start touching each other. Swollen wrists, the wrist becomes swollen, delayed dentition, and weak bones. The next type of vitamin is tocopherol, vitamin E. Vitamin E is required for normal functioning of our cells, sex organs. It is found in fruits, vegetables, sprouts, meat, egg, sunflower oil. Fertility and the deficiency of this disease causes fertility disorders, and it causes sterility in males, abortions in females. And the next type of vitamin is vitamin K, phylloquinone. Phylloquinone is required for blood coagulation. It is found in green leafy vegetables and milk. It helps in blood clotting. When you get a wound, when your finger is cut, it is very much required that the blood has to stop oozing. Otherwise, you will lose lot of blood. So if your body is deficient in vitamin K, then there is delay in blood clotting and overbleeding takes place. So hence, take check on your diet and try to take proper and balanced diet so that you remain healthy and happy and live happily. Thank you, friends.